Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is a Grille, the Tier 5 German SPG. It's located on the northeast spawn of Arctic region, and it's under the command of DK1 2019. Now this is going to be the entry vehicle for anyone wanting to play Arty when they change the way that the tech trees are laid out. You won't be able to access Arty at the lower tiers. You'll have to go straight in at tier 5, and that's going to have a dramatic effect upon the game. Okay, well, DK1 is now aiming for the south end of that pass, and the first enemy's come to sight. Oh, he fired a snapshot, that leopard, and it was, well, didn't end anywhere near the target. Okay, he's now aiming for a Type 58. Let's hope he dials in on this one before he shoots. He fires around it, wasn't fully dialed in, but he did get a hit. 239 hit points. Now, these 15cm shells will actually do 540 alpha, and they'll penetrate 38mm of armour. Now that OI is definitely on the move, so he needs to lead the target if he's going to stand a chance of hitting it. And I'm afraid he didn't lead it with enough there. That Easy 8 is a little easier to hit because he's sitting himself behind that rock, making himself very obvious. And, well, DK1 has indicated him as target, but he's pulling back. And if he gets behind that bunker, he'll be in cover. Well, we've lost sight of him. Okay, there are plenty of targets down there, but unfortunately, DK1's not getting much of a chance to hit them at the moment, and there goes that Easy 8. Next target's the Churchill 1, and well, he's a one-shot. Very low on hit points. So DK1 should be able to kill him if he can get the shell near him. Unfortunately, he didn't. I think the problem I can see here is that DK1 is not dialing in fully on the target before he shoots, and as a result the target's moving away from the spot that he aimed at, and he's not adjusting, and as a consequence he's not getting any hits. It also doesn't help that the enemy is actually sitting at that corner, making it very difficult for him to get a shot on them, even with the trajectory of the Grille. A 5916 comes into view, rather cheekily goes round the rock and comes out the other side. And that target, the VK3001H, is out of range, and that indicates to me that DK1 might be using the stock gun, which has got a shorter range than the top gun. Right, towards the north there are some targets, but he can't see them because his teammates haven't spotted them for us. And there's a T-52 slightly to the south of that, and he's ignoring that. Oh dear. Not doing so well so far in this game. Yep, that VK is still out of range. He's having to move forward just to put it into range. Okay, now he's within range, but he's put himself right in the cap, and he is exposed to enemy fire should the enemy see him. Okay, he's going after the VK, rounds out, wasn't fully dialed in. And the shell lands behind him, tracks him, and does 129 hit points of damage. Okay, VK3001P turns up and there you go. So he's picked up some stun assist as well as actual damage, but, well, his shooting so far has been, well, sort of hampered by the fact that a lot of his targets are moving about quite quickly, and he's not really getting a chance to dial in on the targets before he has to shoot. Okay, goes for the T-3485 and gets a decent hit off that one, 217, but he is going to have to move into cover now because that T-3485M is coming this way, or rather it's not a T-3485M, it's just a standard T-3485. And he's chosen to go south. So it looks like he's going to try and defend the cap from quite a long way away, hoping that the AMX CLC would actually provide him with spots. I rather think that T3485 is going to turn up very, very shortly. In the meantime, on the other side of the map, the enemy seems to be doing rather well. They just killed our VK3001P. Well, we're not going to be firing back at our own cap because the MXCLC and DK1 have decided just to abandon it altogether and try and get to the enemy cap. And he's trying to use a bit of cover. So he's gone right close to the water, using the dip here. And that T3485M, can he get a shot on it? It's a one shot. If he can hit it, he can take it out of the game. But I think he's holding back there. And the only way you're going to get a shot at him is to actually move further west. And, oh, T52, very close. And again, he's ignoring it. T52's going after our AMXCLC and was killed. Fires at the T3485M and gets the kill. But there is still one enemy and he's in the cap now, as I thought he would. And DK has decided to, well, he's going to go back up through the pass he came south through. And hopefully the AMXCLC is going to go and get spots for us. Now I do remember that T3485, he did hit them for 217 hit points. So he might be able to kill that medium tank if he can get a shot on him. You can see the reload time here at the moment is 19.4 seconds. So I suspect that he's actually got a rammer, but he is using premium consumables to speed up his replay. And that enemy is now down to just 44 seconds before he's capped out. So we need to get a reset. The AMXCLC is getting close, so now would be the time to start aiming. Start aiming. Oh, don't get too close, because otherwise if he sees you, he will shoot at you. Okay, he's lined up. The AMXCLC is coming in. Can he fire? He fires around in, gets a hit, gets the reset. And that guarantees the win, and the AMXCLC Biz takes the kill, and the game is over. So let's have a look at the end of battle stats for that game. It's a very brief game. And, well, it's a second class tank for DK1 2019 in the Grille. He managed to get a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He got 6 in that one. And he also got a defender medal because he reset the cap when there was at least 70 cap points. And that's earned him an epic medal. Let's have a look at the team score. Didn't get the highest damage in the game, no, 931 hit points of damage, and that actually puts him in 6th position because the high scorer was the VK3001P, who was very active with 2053 hit points, and after him it was the OI with 1596, the T150 with 1587, and then that T3485M with 1220. When it came to kills, the high scorer was the VK3001P. Again, he got 5 kills in that game. 2 kills for the VK3601H, the AMXCLC, and the T150. The T52 on the enemy team did 5916 and their OI. And I'm afraid DK1 only managed to get the 1 kill, but it was that T3485M. And when it came to base XP, he was actually 3rd on the table. And it was the top scorer was that VK again, with top in all 3 columns, 703 to the T150, 624 for DK1 2019. Let's have a look at the detail. 8 shots fired, 3 direct hits, no penetration, 7 splash. Damage of 931 hit points, all of it at more than 300 meters. He hit 5 of the enemy, killed 1, and 485 hit points of stun assist off 6 stuns, and 80 defense points, so he more than earned that defender. On a premium count, he earned 19,107 credits, and after ammunition resupply, took away 24,621 credits. Received 624 XP, times 2 for the first victory, 936 from personal reserves, took away 2,808 experience points altogether. So, yes, unfortunately in that battle, the targets were moving rather quickly and he didn't really have much of a chance to nail as many as he would have liked. I think also, because he was using the stock gun, at least I think it was the stock gun, he was limited in range, and that did sort of like handicap him because he was so far back at the other end of the map that he just couldn't get shots on some of the guys. Had to move forward just to get them into range, and that does happen on stock guns, I'm afraid. It's one of those problems you have to overcome if you want to get hits and move up the scale and get some more XP. But nice try all the same, DK1. If you enjoyed that replay, please give this video a like and do subscribe to our channel, and thank you for watching.